try the best I can to use the mic because this is my actual first real time in public speaking. So I'll try to make this as painless on you as possible. Good morning. Thank you very much to Steve and the Chamber for putting this on for us. My name is Chuck Barber, and I am running to represent you on Gardner Street. I have been a Gardner resident since the spring of 2000 when I moved here from Michigan while being employed by Sprint. I currently now work for Ericsson, still in the telecommunications industry, working in a local market. I'll be married this fall for 20 years to my wife, Sherry. Both my children, my son Josh, my daughter Audra, are currently residents here at Gardner High School. I am an honorably discharged veteran of the United States Army. I did serve in the first Gulf War supporting combat communications. I take an active role in my community, pretty much on that route of, I belong to the American Legion Riders, Sons of the American Legion, and currently Junior Vice Commander of our American Legion Leroy Hill Post 19, all here in Gardner. I'm also a life member and the Senior Vice Commander of our local number 4 War Post 11234, also here in Gardner. I feel being involved in these organizations allows me to help my fellow veterans, support them as far as what we all have done for the serving of our country, and also reaching out to their other community programs through them. Very proud to be a part of those organizations. As far as why I'm running, I have always followed politics at a national level, but not really so much at a local level until recently's announcement of BNSF's wanting to build an intermodal facility just here at the west end of town, pretty much in our own backyard. This not only interested me to get more involved with local politics, it actually wanted to start me to really get involved to consider running for city council. Since then, we've seen our economy decline. Population that was once booming is now dropped into the recession due to the financial deregulation, housing bubble burst. The city's still spending the money that they no longer have because the revenue that was once projected to come into the city is now non-existent. Now our city's facing some tough times, trying to find ways to help pay for all these local municipalities. One way they're doing so is raising their taxes. We're seeing business and homeowners leave the area. We need to continue to try and keep our schools functioning at the high level that we've been expected of our USD 231. Issues that I feel need to be addressed, number one, our city's budget, the rising taxes, overspending, spending money that we don't have yet, safeguarding our schools and property values, making sure that any large projects, business projects that do come to Gardner do not become a financial burden on the homeowner taxpayer. My vision for the future of Gardner would be, of course, to have a balanced, fiscally responsible budget. As far as the budget looks at not only its future projected growth, but also your past performance and your spending habits. Just because you have a budget of $100,000 and you only spend $80,000 a year, doesn't mean you should find a way to just spend the extra $20,000 just so you don't lose it in your next year's budget. Working in the private sector, I deal with this every day. But this isn't the private sector. This is our taxpaying dollars. I think we as citizens of Gardner, we deserve a transparent government that its constituents can trust not only to keep our best interests in mind, but as far as new businesses that come into Gardner as well. I would like to continue to ensure that Gardner is a great place to live and raise a family, to have a diverse tax base that makes sense not only to businesses, but also in the community, and it makes sense. I represent a new face, new ideas, new inspiration to Gardner, and if that makes sense to you, I appreciate your vote on April 5th, and thanks for coming this morning.